MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Brad Peacock has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, hard to be any better than this guy was in his last start. Only allowed 1 run, and he went deep in the game, and he took a real hard, tough luck start. Let's see if the results can be any better, and if he pitches the same way he did in his last one. Tough luck loss.
So digging in now, Torres, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Giro, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
So now to the plate, David Rosario. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now it goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
So it's second and third with 1 gone now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. This will take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hicks is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Masahiro Tanaka will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Carlos Correa comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His third home run of this series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. That's a swing and left a fly ball to right center. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Jordan Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Settling in now, George Springer. Stretch. Here's the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. From the belt, kicks and deals. slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Alvarez, base runner at first with 1 out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Liner toward right center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Starting to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Tanaka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance.
And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk winner.
Hit on the ground to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Tanaka pauses. Here's his offering. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Popped up. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now at the plate, David Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Vogt is under it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now that's popped up. Alvarez is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the third now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Altuve playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Plate now, Jordan Alvarez saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A base hit in his first trip. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fouled off. Tanaka pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. Now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We've played 3 here in game number 5. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros 2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D. When you make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Pops this one up. Altuve is there. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball left side. Onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Michael Brantley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. And that misses ball 1. That misses 2-0. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail 3-2. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Correa stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone. solo shot here to left. His third home run of this series, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in now, David Rosario, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-2 New York. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Stephen Vogt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So a runner on second with 1 down now, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Alex Bregman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. in there. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Next up for the Stros, Jordan Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Well, he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away. Here's George Springer, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This one's down to third. LeMahieu gets to it. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the one run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees 4 and the Astros 3.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In now, Miguel Andujar. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So striding in, Jose Iglesias, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down and the inning continues. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Reddick. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Through 5.5, it's now 5-3 New York. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. And there's a base hit on the line. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So here's Josh Reddick. And this will be fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He was able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away. Standing in, Stephen Vogt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and they're one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Altuve becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hicks going back at the track. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Cameron Herman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 15, Cameron Herman.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Throw down to first, one away. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Five runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, we'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, David Rosario, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes strike 2.
0-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Yanks lead 1. They lead it 5-4. Tommy Kahnle gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
3-2 now. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Popped him up. Torres has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Baseman, 44, Jordan Alvarez.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Jordan Alvarez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
The center fielder, number 4,
Springer the next to hit. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Judge is on his horse. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Drilled down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. This is foul right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 6-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Left side, but well fouled. I'm set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Brantley is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And there are 2 away now. Now the Astros designated hitter, Jed Jerko. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score remains steady at 6-4. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now back, the first baseman, David Rosario.
At the plate now, David Rosario, as he grounds one briskly to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 55.
Gary Sanchez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take it back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ballgame as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Yankees 9 and the Astros 4. Striding in for Houston, Stephen Vogt. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
1 and 2. Back off the plate. Ball 2.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Hit to short. Iglesias is there on to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
The batter, now 1.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Dylan Betances will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Last strike now for Houston. And it's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez goes to get it, and sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Tonight, first one that destroyed the Yankees, 9 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 10 hits, no error, but they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please fly home safely. Good night.